Well, good morning. Welcome to the first hour sesh. Once again with me, Nate. Yeah, I'm starting to love this actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually really starting to uh, get more enthusiastic about this. It's kind of a bit of a therapy session for myself as well. But as we can remember yesterday, I spoke about how do you know when it is time to start an exit plan or leave where you feel you no longer belong. Okay, right? Can't remember the specific words. You can remind me. However, I wanted to just continue on that because there was actually a lot more to elaborate on that because it is quite a vast topic. So I ran into somebody yesterday. Well, not actually ran. It was over a WhatsApp conversation, and this person actually came to me and said that I am stressed more about keeping my job than doing the job. And I thought, okay, wow, this is exactly what I was talking about during the day, which was yesterday. So remember, I made examples of if you, whether it be in a workspace, in a relationship, in a friend circle, on a social platform, whatever it might be. So that just clarified more as to what I want to touch on onto that. So if you are stressed more about a specific thing in your relationship, whether it be work, in your friends group, wherever whichever situation you find yourself in or group you find yourself in, then that is completely not healthy for you. That's exactly what I was trying to get to yesterday. For example, if you're stressed more about keeping the job than getting the job done, that is very unhealthy. That's an imbalance of what your day should actually be like. So in cases like that, that's when you need to start planning your exit plan. Not leave the job immediately. Yes, it will be stressful. It will be very difficult, but more like plan a strategic exit plan. You start doing your self introspection. What am I good at? What else can I do apart from this job? Some people say, no, I can't. I only have this. Fine, that's the risk. Then we need to start taking um, risks. Okay, let me try something apart from what I know. So if your job is only engineering, or you only know doctor, you only know how to be a lawyer, you only know how to be a teacher, try something else, because I'm sure in your profession your skills can be utilized and used elsewhere. That's just in a professional environment. When it comes to friends, family, um, groups, circle certain groups, you you then plan a way to isolate yourself more than anything else. Then also just leave the group. I think I made an example yesterday about watering your own garden. That is the time to water your own garden. You start doing what's best for you, because once you start isolating yourself, once you start doing more what is best for you, you'll start seeing that your circles become smaller, groups become smaller, people start treating you different, but you become more intertwined with yourself. You become more valued and appreciative of yourself. And once you have blossomed and groomed yourself, only then do people now want to come and pick from your garden, because these flowers that have blossomed here are so beautiful. It's more beautiful than anything they've ever seen before. But you also need to be careful who you allow to come and pick into your garden, because some come to pick, destroy, and pick where it will never grow again. But those that come in general, that really just want to come and take a whiff or smell of at your flowers, fine, fair enough. That's how you keep it. You keep it at that distance. That is one strategy of planning your exit plan. Second one is, in your profession, you I like this term in Afrikaans, wees min. You be quiet, you be humble, you just almost become invisible, right? That is also scary to everyone else around you. You're like, hey, you coming to the bowling tonight? You're like, no, I'm okay. I'm going home. Why? No, it's fine. I have other plans. That's it. You don't need to elaborate. Don't need to explain. And then while you are going home, you are busy doing your homework. You are grinding. And the next best thing, when you come, you hand in your resignation. Everyone is surprised. Wow, this person didn't say anything. Yes, you did not have to say anything. You just exit quietly, peacefully, and that is it. Um, I hope this kind of gives a bit more of insight as I had a bit more of time this morning. But yeah, keep me up if there's anything else you want me to elaborate on with regard to this topic. I'm all ears. Thanks, guys.